Okay, so in today's video about XRP, we are going to check out the live chart and see what is going on. And I am going to show you a very important level to have your eyes on in case you want to be optimistic in the short term. But before that, we are going to check out this article and see what is happening in here. And it seems like that finally the SEC case is wrapping up. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And as you can see, according to the title of this article, Ripple versus SEC nearing the end, XRP lawyer reacts to fresh rumors. XRP lawyer John Deaton reacts to what may be a major Ripple versus SEC update. Not official, not confirmed, but impossible to ignore. The idea that Ripple's legal war with SEC is entering its final chapter is rippling through the crypto space. The latest sparked a claim from prominent crypto figure Andrew Parrish, who says two SEC sources believe the case is very close to being over, and if that's true, the implications could be bigger than anybody expects. And they continue by saying there is talk that XRP could not only survive this case, but emerge with a new identity. Commodity status is now serious consideration, something that would take it out of the SEC jurisdiction. If this happens, that would be fantastic for XRP because let's be honest, sure, in this administration, we do have a pro-crypto SEC chairman. However, what do we know about the next administration? They might be against crypto and you might see something like the lawsuit happening all over again. But if XRP is going to change its status, that would be fantastic and we just do not have to be worried about SEC anymore. Also, given the case began with XRP being labeled an unregistered security, it is a shift that few saw coming. And in here, they talk about the potential fine, which initially was around $2 billion. And then there was the talk of 125 million. And it seems like that now it's going to be much, much less, which does to me say that Ripple is going to come out of this thing with their head high up. Now, here's a very important point. If this case is going to wrap up soon, at that point, the road for Ripple to collab with the government is going to be much, much more clear. And this is my idea. And we talked about this on the channel so many times. I think when it comes to crypto, the government mainly means a stablecoin. And I have a feeling that Ripple is going to cooperate with the government and launch a stablecoin, possibly on XRP Ledger. And if you remember, a couple of months ago, Ripple launched its own stablecoin, RLUSD. So, when you put two and two together, you cannot help but think maybe something is going to happen in that area. So overall, definitely bullish news for XRP. And in terms of what is happening on the live charts, well, the story might be in here a bit different. So let's talk about the bullish scenario first. In the previous video, if you remember, I was saying maybe this is going to be starting from here to about this point and ABC in form of a running flat, and we can have 5 up into 1 correction for wave 2 and then big move up into wave 3, and we want to see after it correction for 4 another move on the upside into wave 5, which on a higher degree it's gonna be into a larger degree wave 3, and then we're gonna have correction for 4 and even another move on the upside into wave 5. Is this scenario still in play? Well, something similar to this scenario can be in play at the moment because I can't really tell you that this is going to be the end of our wave 3 and then correction for 4. Why is that? Because if you want to say that this white 5 wave up, it's going to be into this wave 3. Okay, in it, between wave 4 and 2, we are not allowed to have overlapping of the waves. This is a big no-no in Elliott waves. However, as you can see, if this is a running flat, okay, between these corrections, we definitely have a very, very clear overlapping of the waves. So what's the play in here? I'm gonna say if you insist on being bullish in XRP just for like very, very short term, this is important. Overall, I am absolutely optimistic. Do not get me wrong. But in the short term, the story for me at least might be a bit different. However, again, if you want to be optimistic, you're gonna say probably this is a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Let's just do this. And at that point, this 5 wave up, it's gonna be into a larger degree wave 3 correction for 4, another move up into wave 5, and then so on and so forth. Is this scenario possible? The answer is yes. Is it likely? For me personally, the answer is no. But I told you before, because in XRP at the moment I'm not seeing a decent bullish setup, I'm just going to overall wait a bit more and see in terms of classic TA. Are we in this move on the upside going to get back above this unbelievably important level, and then we do some consolidation above it, and followed by that we get another move up? If we do this, at that point the next target is going to be setting an all-time high and taking the highest high somewhere around $3.50, and you already know it. I think we're going to go quite a bit higher than that. So as long as we are not getting back above this important resistance area, I'm going to be a bit careful in XRP, because honestly this move on the upside, at least as of this moment, doesn't really have a whole lot of power. Let's actually do a quick comparison and compare this move up timing wise to the previous move. This move, as you can see, is taking us somewhere around 325 candlesticks. However, in the same period of time in XRP, even less actually, in about, as you can see, 200 candlesticks, we managed to get this move done. So to me, this suggests that this move is weaker than this one on the downside. So it might very well be a correction structure, and after it's over, we may see another move on the downside. Now, here's a very important point. In the short term, in XRP, if you want to remain bullish, you do not want to see a move down from here or maybe a bit higher, doesn't really matter, in order to take this important low down here about $2.2. Why is that? Because if we take this low at that point, how exactly are we able to find an impulse in this area in order for us to remain optimistic? For me, it is going to be very, very challenging. And again, I'm gonna say it is possible to find an impulse, but the shape of it is going to look so odd to a degree that is going to make me say, you know what, it's probably not going to be my primary scenario. So for the short term, all eyes on this important level and see, are we going to take it or not? If we take it, well, unfortunately, that is not going to be necessarily a good sign. Now, here's a very important point for you, and this is my final one. In here, it seems like that this move up may not be that strong, and for example, we can consider a correction structure in here, possibly in form of either a flat and a zigzag, a WXY if you want to have another move up, or maybe if you want to say this is the end of our correction, okay, I guess it can be in form of just a simple ABC flat, and it means unfortunately we may see another move down in the short term. And again, during this move, all eyes on this important low about $2.2. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in XRP's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.